And for the residents of Miami-Dade, getting your COVID-19 vaccination is an important part. Help everyone stay safe as we continue to fight the spread. And we can protect those most vulnerable around us. With easy access to vaccination locations and the growing ability for more people to be protected, it's our best shot to keep moving forward. It's our best shot for a strong, healthy community. For more information, visit miamidade.gov/vaccine.
And this is WDNA 88.9 FM and WDNA.org here in Miami. And this is a Frost Jazz Hour that comes to you every Thursday at 11 o'clock and giving you the best music that the Frost School of Music has and the best students too. So we have Connor Rohrer on piano, David Pilla bass, and Lucas Apostolarius on drums. And we're going to be talking also to Connor later on in the show. He's a multifaceted guy, and you'll see why. So here we go. So we're going to play a Chick Corea tune, I Like This, or Like This. Yeah, that was called like this, with Chick Corea. And the soloist, everybody soloing this one. Conor Rohrer on piano, David Pill on bass, and Lucas Apostolaris on drums. And we want to remind you that we're going to keep going after this one. Every single week, we have this. And next week, we're going to have Ben Bill in a solo appearance. So it's going to be him playing piano. So that's going to be great. None others that Lucas Apostolaris on the on drums. And who's going to be with you? 2 weeks. Connor and who else? Mike Browns and David Mason. All righty. Make sure that I get that after the show is over. Okay. Anyway, and after Lucas is going to be Kate Hammond, one of the most talented ladies there. I think one of the trumpet players in the trumpet section, in the CAB section. And Bo Cornelius also is going to be on the 25th. Jason Harkins after that, Eric Stern, Marty Quinn, and by then, class is going to be way rolling. On the September 29th, it's going to be the Monk Minkus Ensemble under the direction of John Hart. Anyway, we got to run here. Somebody run, and but he's going to be just for a while. Well, anyway, the next tune is called Dear Ruth by Cedar Walton. Yeah. Yeah, that was Dear Ruth by Sarah Walton. And now we're going to know Connor a little bit. I mean, as far as I know, you're from Pennsylvania. Yeah.
Thanks for having me here, Alberto.
What exactly in Pennsylvania?
Harrisburg, which is the capital of Pennsylvania, south central Pennsylvania, just hour and a half from Baltimore.
Yeah. Want to say hi to a dear friend that is also in Pennsylvania. He might be listening to at this present moment. Hi, John. You know, if you're listening. Anyway, I see that one of the things that I'm very attracted is the fact that you go for classical music. Mm-hmm. You know, and that is something that you're doing in the music theory and composition. Could you tell me about that?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like I'm very inspired compositionally by the scores of those many great composers from that kind of music, from that kind of lineage. I've done a lot of analysis of that kind of music, and I feel like it really comes out in my writing, and I'm always thinking about some of the techniques composers use. But yeah, I'll actually be starting my master's. I just graduated UM.
A bachelor's.
With a bachelor's in music, in jazz studies. But I'll be continuing my master's in the field of composition, classical composition. So I'm very much looking forward to that. You know, I'm trying to get into writing for larger ensembles like orchestra and chamber music and stuff like that. But yeah, I would say I'm definitely inspired. You know, initially that first inspiration came from playing, the piano repertoire, of the greats when I was growing up, in middle school and in early high school.
Is there any particular style that you go for?
I mean, I usually have these phases where I like certain types of music. I'm really into like the early 20th century. Specific composers like Stravinsky and Bartók, and there's a lot of jazz pianists who would say the same thing. Like, for instance, Chick Corea is very inspired by Bartók, and
yeah, definitely. As a matter of fact, many of the early jazz composers, like Duke Ellington, they were inspired by Debussy.
Yeah, and Maurice
and Ravel, and especially the extended chorus harmony,
Absolutely.
11ths and sharp 11ths and the flat nines and all that. That comes from those guys over there. That really inspire so many people. Let's see. I was going to say something, but I forgot. Yeah. But anyway, at what time or what age, more or less, you started playing piano?
Well, I started early, probably around age of 4 or 5, taking lessons. And I took lessons from the same teacher for about 10 years. And I...
Classical,
Well,
all the time,
beginner stuff, and then I got into the classical repertoire eventually. But yeah, learning things, good piano technique, learning that kind of thing, and learning the repertoire. But then there was a big shift, going into high school, where I kind of fell in love with the art of improvising and really enjoyed that. And
yeah, did you take any jazz at that point?
Yeah.
Did you take any jazz?
For my my 4 years in high school, I took jazz piano lessons from this guy by the name of Kirk Reese, and I think about him all the time. Whenever I play, he showed me everything. I hadn't listened to any jazz records up until that point, and so I was very, I guess, a late bloomer. But there's a lot of my friends, I went to school with at Frost. They were listening to a lot of records. When they were really young, before high school, and that just wasn't the case for me. So I had to do some catching up, but I owe it to my teacher, Kirk, definitely. But
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, and all the great jazz piano performers, they always cited, like people like before, and so there's a very big correlation, between classical music and jazz.
Absolutely.
So there it is. Okay, and now we're going to listen to something by Alan Holdsworth
Yes.
called "The Unmerry Go Round."
Yes.
Yeah. And stay with us. We're going to take a short break and we'll be right back. All right, and we are back here. If you used to tune in, you're listening to the Frost Jazz Hour. We're here every Thursday at 11 o'clock, and we features the best of the Frost School of Music. So anyway, we want to remind you that next week we're going to have a Ben Bill. He's going to do a solo piano and voice. And then after that, Mr. Lucas Apostolaris, that is here with us today. After him, it's going to be Kate Hammond, Bo Cornelius, Jason Argings, Eric Stern, Marty Quinn. And on September 29th, it's going to be the school Monk Mingus Ensemble with John Hart as the leader. Anyway, we're going to feature the next song is called Alone and I by Herbie Hancock. Yeah. That was Alone and I by one of the classics by Herbie Hancock, and we're gonna play now the last song. I was gonna tell you that you might need a little bit. You have an extra tune, just you. Okay, fine. Okay, so anyway, you've been listening to the UN Frost Jazz Hour, and next we're gonna have the Latin Jazz Quarter at 5 after 12 or something like that. So please keep listening to the best music in town. And anyway, you've been listening to Conor Rohrer on piano, David Pilla on bass, and Lucas Apostolaris on drums. Yes, sir. And the last song here is Everybody's Song But My Own by Kenny Wheeler.